It was good. Good morning, everyone. WCS back at it once again. You already know this is just a quick follow-up, okay, to yesterday. So you come in the building, just hit the like button. This is not going to be extensive, but it will be enough for us to get some clarification. So yesterday, I mentioned about the entire situation with, the one and only himself, pretty much being put on timeout yesterday. And for whoever that believes that it was nothing, primarily Blue, then that's who you are. Okay, that's what it is. So let me refresh y'all memory. The last of the press conference was in NYC, and both fighters had media scrums just like they did in California. So my whole point for even mentioning it didn't matter about Errol Spence coming back to Blue Blood and then answering his question. That's not it. That ain't it. I told you, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Did Crawford put him on timeout? Shout out Big Buns in Boston. What's good with it? Don Vaughn on deck. What's good? Did Crawford check him? You know what I'm saying? Or did he answer his question? He answered his question, right? Now, this is what I can't get. I can't understand this. When it comes down to us, right? And I put this out there yesterday. I said, what was he switching from, right? Then I see a live stream with Blue, and he said, "Oh, this is what people don't know. This is what people don't know. I've been talking to his team, like he always do. The damage control. I've been talking to his team. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something like this, bro. And I don't know how old you are, but look, if I'm communicating with the team, and if the team isn't Spence, and they didn't give you a confirmation that everything was going to be cool, everything was cool, why you had to check with the team to begin with? You must have thought there was some type of rift already. So who did you have to check with? Who did you talk to at the team? And what was said? And did you get enough confidence in yourself to say, I feel good about this. I feel like I'm not going to be checked in front of freaking hundreds of people and millions that be tuned into this shit. I feel good. So I'm wondering, who did you talk to on the team? Since you're going to you talk to somebody on the team. When I seen you ask Crawford questions, Crawford answers your question, and he didn't put you on timeout. He didn't put you on timeout like Errol Spence did for Pancaking, bro. He said you was up there flipping sides. Why was that so petty, but everybody had to know? Y'all hold on for a second. I have to get my morning coffee.
Morning, Chase.
Yes.
Okay, it'll be 11:66 this morning.
Contact, please. Contact, please.
Ask you a question, you're free to tap or insert. Perfect. Here's that ham and Swiss croissant for you. And
Thank you.
Up in just a moment.
All right, thanks. So with me, I'm like, if you're gonna talk to the people and say, well, I was in contact with the team to make it seem that much better.
And here's your drink, Chase.
Thank you.
Of course.
Have a nice one. Hold on for a second, y'all. If you're gonna talk to the team and let them know. Now I got questions on that too. Like, you're talking to the team. Why should you have to talk to the team unless it's a media scrum? Unless it's one or two things. You was trying to get an exclusive, I can see you talking to the team then. You was trying to get an exclusive, right? And you felt you had to call the team up to see could that happen. But if you're trying to say you talk to the team and they gave you an impression everything was cool, then it's no freaking play like it was yesterday. There's no reason why you should be put on time out. There's no reason you should be put on timeout, shawty. Look, somebody tried to put me on timeout, man. After I done spoke to the team, especially. That ain't happening, big dog. Like, why do I have to be put on timeout? Now I'm sounding like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would I have to be put on timeout and you address me in front of everybody? I don't care if he answered your question later on. I could give a damn. I'm talking about what he did when I initially presented the question to him. I don't care about all that other shit. You think at my age, I'm just gonna allow somebody that I supposedly spoke to with the team and all that, I supposed to chop it up? You trying to tell me that you're gonna put me on timeout and answer my shit at the last minute? And we supposed to be good? I supposed to be good with that shit? Like, what the fuck? Hell no, I'm supposed to be good with that. Hell to the no. Hell no. What's going on, Lost Out of Boxing? What's good? Salute. Good morning, everybody. It's tuned in. You think I'm supposed to be good with that? Hell to the no. Hell no. Listen. They find it easy to do that to content creators. Let me turn you on to this for a little bit. They find it extremely easy, them who do it, because not all boxers do it. They find it extremely easy to do it to us. Why us, though? Why you find it so easy to do it to us? Look, Blue, I see you don't understand what I was telling you about your ceilings and your growth and all that. Bro, you have a whole family and a wife. And you're going to sit up here and talk about everybody's talking about Blue as if you all about the clout? Dude, you got to stop being an opportunist for small shit. You're going to let them, and look, you don't think that you want to be at a status where this shit don't supposed to happen like that? Like, it's certain people that we know that won't be checked like this. You know, and don't you think you at a point where you shouldn't be getting checked or embarrassed like this? And you're just going to say, oh, well, everybody's talking about me. Everybody's talking about me. That's who they talking about. Everybody's talking about me. You act like it's an opportune time for you to want benefit. If you have to run a platform where you got to benefit off opportunity, and it ain't a grand opportunity, like you making some big dollars off of it, man, 20K views off embarrassment ain't it. Yeah, some people go viral off whatever, but you're a content creator. Unless you're a TikToker. I don't know what you are. You're a content creator? Are you trying to go viral for being embarrassed? I don't know. I'm telling you like this. Look, that dude would have said, why did I switch up? And I'm like, I switch up from what? Because me and you ain't talking on the phone. What did I switch up from now? Be more specific. And then why are you extremely concerned about me and it's not for positive reasons? I expect you to be concerned about me for positive motherfucking reasons. If we talking on the phone, like this nigga say, I was talking to his team. So they thought it would be good to embarrass you in front of people? Okay. And you got kids that's old enough that obviously they're helping you up online? Shout out Showtime. Shaw News on deck. What's good with it? That ain't it, homie. You let a man put you on timeout. I'm not saying it ain't deserving, but you was stuttering and shit. And if you had talked to him on the phone, what's with all the stuttering? You should have had an immediate reply to him. Switching up from what? I don't feel I switched up for anything. Like, at the end of the day, it's content. And if I felt this way with BLK Prime, that's the way I felt at the time. But see, that's when you stay in the suit, when you stay in the suit like that, you switch out all the time and put on different masks and shit, you're going to get caught up in situations like this. That's exactly what he did when BLK Prime shit came up. You know, he was up here talking about how he was this, how he was that. I'm telling you all, it was bound to happen. This shit was bound to fucking happen. You was going to get caught up in public at a media scrum, and you will have to answer to the second half. See, all along, people didn't know when the fight was happening. But now the fight is happening. Now everything that you thought people didn't see, they seen. And that's what happened when it played out over there. I don't give a fuck. I could give a damn about, oh, he came back and answered my question. Who gives a fuck? He made you wait. He made you wait, dog. He made you wait, bro. Just several years ago, that's considered timeout for children. Hey, Blue, you say everybody's talking about you. And one thing about it, you're not afraid to take any type of opportunity. Brother, listen, if you look at a situation like that and you don't find it offensive and disrespectful, being that you now gonna tell us that you was talking to his team, but yet they came out in public and treated you like that, I would like to know what the conversation was when you talked to the team. I would like to know what y'all discussed. Because if y'all discussed embarrassing me out there, that wasn't gonna happen. So I need to know, like, what did y'all discuss? What was the tone? What was the tone? Was the tone good? Was you hearing what you wanted? You know what I'm saying? What was the tone, man? You can't be cool with this shit, man. He put you on timeout, dog. I don't care if he answered your question. He checked you, man. He made you wait there like a good little boy. I guess maybe I need to teach how to always be 10 toes down. Like for me, it's always going to Team EJ. I'm not going to go into detail. I'll go in there later. I'll go in there a little bit later. But at the end of the day, he put Blue Blood. Damn, I got crumbs all over me and shit. Hold up for a second. Hey man, look at this. What respect I supposed to get from my peers if I'm out there letting fighters check you, right? Seriously. You letting fighters check you. First of all, they're never going to be satisfied with everything we do. If I would have presented the question, took all that time to present, that question to Errol Spence, he presented the exact same question to Terrence Crawford, which, bro, that is not really the narrative that you and your other people are running with. Excuse me. What does switch hitting have to do with it? I mean, Crawford's going to start in the stance that he wants to start in. The question was a bad question, but, you proposed it in a way as if, it made any sense to Errol Spence. He's fought southpaws in the amateurs, and he fought a couple of southpaws in freaking professional ranks. But what does it matter? He's a southpaw. What does it matter? I would rather you ask him, about it presenting trouble coming from a caliber elite fighter like Terrence Crawford. Do you believe, fighting this particular southpaw who can switch stance to southpaw, do you think it's going to present a more greater challenge for you once the bell rings or something like that? But truth be told, like you telling people that you talked on the phone, that's kind of the same shit you was kind of leading people to think when that 7-Eleven meeting happened in Newark, New Jersey. You was up there acting like you and him was in communication, you and Crawford or something. It was some freaking, some type of steady communications where everything seemed to be cool. Bro, I'm not going to tell you what you have to stop doing. If you feel like you need to continue to bloviate this shit, when you are in situations and explain yourself to the public that it's going to continue to build up your fan base, I ain't trying to have people out here that have video of me getting checked so they can go back and say, listen to this nigga right here. You ain't talking. Look at here. You got checked by him right there. Hey, you got checked right here, man. You ain't got shit to say to me, nigga. Get out my motherfucking face, man. Get out my motherfucking face, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say, Scotty, let me ask you a question, Scotty. So you trying to tell me you did 20 years? You did 20 years. You say you have been in many situations of leadership and you had to basically lead troops. You did 20 years? And you let that nigga G check you like that. You did 20 years in the military, Charlie. And you let that nigga Cole put you on timeout, huh? And how old you are again? I be goddamn. I be goddamn. G checking like a motherfucker, dog. In reality, we used to call that pancaking. You know what I'm saying? Flipping sides. That shit was called pancaking, bro. Real talk. It ain't no way in hell he would have had the opportunity to present that question to me at the end. Ain't no way in hell. No way in hell. I would have left that interview quick. Look, but anybody who knows me, know I wouldn't be over there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, all money ain't good money, all content ain't good content. I'd rather hold down, integrity within myself and cover, the fighters that I cover. Some people might call it biasness. It's not biasness. I have no problem covering, other fighters, but if it's fighters who I know that I've been, critiquing, I'm not there. I'm dolo. So I have to get in where I fit in and get the interviews I get. I'm not having no interview to rush over here to this person. That's the the challenging part of doing it yourself. You have to know how to maneuver through this shit and know how much time to put in a certain interview. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was only going to be so much time with Crawford. I knew that. That was obvious. And then once they moved him to the other side, I wanted to get his stablemate because I knew he was returning back to the ring. Steve Nelson. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart about this shit. It ain't just a motherfucking carnival. It ain't a carnival. That's when I say these cats want to go to fights just to hang out with their fighter, but you claim you're doing media coverage. You're a content creator. You're not a content creator. You're not doing anything except freaking, being a part of something. I'm not trying to go to a fight card and kiss no fighter's ass just for access. Why? I gotta tell you, hey man, I'm a proud veteran, dog. Can you give me some access, man? I'm a proud veteran. I don't even mention it. Because in reality, to me, people really don't care. Not everybody. But people, the way I look at it, they should be able to treat you with common decency and respect without knowing all that shit. Don't sit up here and not like I gotta give you a whole rundown of what I did in life for you to give me common decency and respect. I want to give a big shout out to the supporters today. Shout out to y'all, man, for rocking out with the channel. You already know what it is. Front lines, the only lines. And the shit only blurred if you don't know what the fuck going on. If you don't know how to handle this shit and go out here and get this footage. You know what I'm saying? Blue, you had every opportunity not to come over here and act like you knew everything was the way it's supposed to be. If you had contact with these individuals, then why they have to put you out there like that? Why did they have to play you like that? And shout out to Martin King Boxing with the $2 super chat, my brother. Thank you for the donation and support. Real talk, Ron. One love to you, brother. Don't expect sides to be taken. Don't expect sides to be taking fans like both. I don't know what you mean exactly. Well, okay, I get you. I got you. Well, I can look at it like this too. Just like Showtime said, when it came down to, the Keith Idicks, Mike Carpenters, Dan Raphaels, would they've been put on timeout? When you seen them, would you put Radio Raheem on timeout? No, right? Would you put them on timeout? That's a good question that Showtime proposed. Would you, Errol Spence, would you have put one of the bigger names that have budget and teams behind them, would you have put them on timeout? Or is it okay for the shit to happen to the YouTube content creators? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people think that either you have a bond or you don't. If you know that you don't have that solid bond with these fighters from the YouTube community, you best tread lightly. You better be very cautious with your moves and being so freely to go up here and approach these fighters thinking they're going to show you that love. You know what I'm saying? That open arm love. It happened with some, and a lot of them it don't. But I'd be damned if I talk to you on the phone, and then once I'm in front of you, You try to make me look dumb. Hell to the no. And then you get on live stream and you want to talk to the people. I see everybody ain't talking about you, bro. I got you, Ron. I got what you're saying. But what I want y'all to do, right? I want y'all to join me in about I would say about 2.5 hours, something like that. We're gonna talk about this again. We're gonna talk about this again. I'm about to head to another fight card. So I'll be getting back with y'all so we can chop it up again. Because I really want to get your opinion on, why, as black people, why do you feel so comfortable with knowing that somebody just embarrassed you, but you try to put it off there? I mean, why in the first place does it have to be play out in front of people? Why can't it be behind the scenes? And then if I switched up, like, I'd rather you just tell me off the record, if you was talking to them on the phone, hey, this we got an issue with, you switched up with this and this, we're not sure, but I'll let Spence talk to you about it. And you talk to Spence, y'all hash that out, and then you go out in public and it looks semi-professional in an informal setting. I'm talking about the way he is addressing you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me out here talking about we communicate on the phone and then you put me on timeout. My people looking at me like, nigga, why you stay there? If it ain't that serious, why you stay there? Like, now that he put you on timeout, this is to you, Blue Blood. Now that he's put you on timeout, does that mean you're going to get him on your channel? We're going to talk about this later. What did you gain from that? Is he going to put you on his channel? Are you going to be able to get an interview with Errol Spence Jr. prior to the fight card? That's what I challenge you about. Because I still have to talk to you about them 13 pay-per-views that you was going to put in the household. That's what I got to ask you about. That's what I have to ask you about. That's what I want to know. Are you going to be able to get this man on your show? I want you to prove that to the people. Don't prove it to me. After been put on timeout and embarrassed, right? Are you going to be able to get this dude on timeout? Is that your pat? He pat you with the strap. He gave you a little pow. Now we're good, okay? Now this is what I expect. I'm going to show up on your show and I'm going to get you in recovery mode. I'm going to get you in recovery mode. We're going to goddamn take this to another level. I'm going to show up before July 29th. Is that the next step there, Blue? I would like to know. Well, I'll talk to you all in a couple of hours. We're going to address this again. I'm out.